Welcome to Cooking with Birds. My name is Eagle, and today we'll be making you cupcakes that are not only delicious, but also 100% insider trading free. For this, we're going to be needing 3 eggs, a cup and a quarter of milk, half a cup of vegetable oil, and a box of Betty Crocker with all the rest. Now, you get the choice of whichever brand you want, but it's very important to follow the instructions exactly as they say you're supposed to make it to make sure you get the best results. The first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or if you're working in Celsius, nobody cooks in Celsius. We're also going to need a really big mixing bowl as well as a mixer, so if you don't have those things, run over to Dollarama and grab the cheapest one you could possibly find. So we're going to add these in the order of cake mix, milk, oil, and eggs. And for the eggs, please ensure to not put any shells and actually crack it, because that would be pretty disgusting. The box says to use it on low for 30 seconds and then medium for 2 minutes, so let's see if that ends up splashing everywhere. Now, if you're a savage like me, what you're going to want to do is lick each and every one of these to make sure you get all the remnants off. But don't put it in the bowl. That would be weird. Chocolatey goodness. The thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have cupcake or muffin holders. These are from Dollarama, and this is from Walmart, so you can pretty much find them wherever you want. And stuff them with little flowery cupcake holders. For the baking cups, you can go with the regular, standard, ugly ones, or you can go with the ones with floral design to really show how creative and decorative you are. One of these measuring cup spoons, what you can actually do is use it to scoop out the mix and pour it into your cupcake holder. You're going to want to get about 2/3 of it full. Now that you have them all full, you're going to put them in the oven for 20 minutes. Try and use a middle shelf and place them nicely. Also, quick note, remember to lick the spoon and the bowl. It's the best part. 20 minutes, we're going to check if they're cooked by putting a toothpick into the middle of a cupcake. And it comes out clean, they're good to go. Put on your trusty oven mitts. Kudos to Aunt Jordana for burning them. And we're going to start taking them out. Please don't burn your hands. You need them to catch footballs. So we're going to let these cool down for about 5 minutes just to be able to start dressing them next. They're all cooled down. Before we actually start decorating them, we're going to put a layer of icing. And for that, I'm using Duncan Hayes Vanilla. So you're going to want to get just a little bit and then take the cupcake, put it in the middle, and then put it in every single direction until you get the whole cupcake covered in icing. Now that we have the icing on all the cupcakes, what we're going to do is start giving them that little personalized touch for your friends. So for that, we're going to be using Black Sparkle Gel by Wilton. Unscrew the cap on the thing, and we're going to cut off the edge and try and cut it as tiny as possible so you can get as much squeeze on this as you can. And you're going to want to go ahead and squeeze this and try and draw it in the shape of a football. And I'm going to put a little bit of marks on this as well. Now, if you're bad at drawing like I am, what you're going to want to do is find a friend who actually has a steady hand, like a girl or a dentist. Shout out to Centre de Dentelle Alberico at 4588 Boulevard des Grands Prairies. Check him out, he's great. So we're pretty much done with all the personalization of the cupcakes. I'm doing them one for each medium member who's going to be there at the podcast tomorrow night. So as you can see, I've given them some nice touch. So then we had to do a couple times. So here, for example, we have a dumbbell for Vince Nardone. The one on the right is pretty nice. The one on the left, not so much nice. You also have the option of putting sprinkles on your cupcakes. These are rainbow round balls by Cakemate. I'm choosing to not put them because I think they're decorated enough. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, hey, Eags, that seems like a lot of work, and you put a lot of effort into this Table of Terror challenge. What's the deal? And you are absolutely right. If I had a choice, I would never do this ever again, and I have a much easier solution for you. What you're going to want to do is go to stephaniesbakery.ca and place your order for cupcakes so you can go and pick whatever flavor or icing you want and how many you want to actually order. Don't forget to tune in to the podcast tomorrow night to watch the media members consume these cupcakes and get frosting all over their mouths. One thing you may have noticed that each product I've used today is actually of a different brand, and I'm doing this on purpose to bother marketers out there. Marketing people spend their careers trying to make consumers into brand loyal people, so you always go and buy the exact same product. So what I try and do is buy different brands on purpose just to bother these type of people. And there's an actual term for this. It's called being brand promiscuous. So remember when buying your products to be a complete and utter brand whore. So thank you all for joining me today. I hope these cupcakes are delicious. We'll find out tomorrow. I am Eagle, and this has been Cooking with Birds.